Hello everyone, so today I'd like to read for you in a new style, which is I'm gonna read in group. So as you can see, I have put out on a table 5 different groups. The first one is the card that represent Capricorn, and a stone that go with it is like in like brownish color. Sorry, here. Okay. The second one is a card that represents Libra with the stone, a green stone. The third one is a card that represents Cancer with a white stone. The fourth one is a card that represents Taurus with a blue stone. It looks like water, like the ocean. And the last one is the card that represents Scorpios with a black stone. Okay. So this reading is gonna be timeless. You just need to pick out a group of a card and a stone that suit you the best. And just pause the video and feel it, whether which one you like and which one you vibe in the most. And I'll see you in the part that I read for you. If nothing seems to suit you, you don't have to click on and keep on with this video. I'll see you in the next reading. Thank you. So I'm gonna pick out 3 cards that read about the present and also the energy that go with us. Then I'm gonna pick out an outcome card that represent near future or possibility that might happen. And the last card gonna be advice for what can you do to deal with the current flow of energy? What can you focus on? So this is gonna be the deck that I'm using today. It's from Uzi, and you can see that this deck is totally drawn and painted by oil color on canvas, and then scanned or taken photo. The photo was taken to print. It's very beautiful. Okay, so this deck is very special to me. I don't use it often, but instead I only read it when there is circumstances that are not really clear, and you need to read into things with a more open mind. It's not straightforward. That's what I mean. Okay, so let's see. So how have you been for the last week? How were things? Sometimes I also really wonder why and what or how things have led you to this video, for example, or anything that is that led you to choose this group. Okay, since I see that there's no card that jump out of the deck, so I'm going to pick out 3 cards randomly. So these are the three cards that I picked out. The first one is Eight of Cups. The second one is the Seeker. It's a special card that only belongs to this deck. And the last one is Ace of Pentacle or Ace of Coin. Eight of Cups is all about turning away from disappointment and turning toward your inner self. The moon is closely tied to the fact that how we feel in your consciousness. The second one, the Seeker, represents the fact that if you are someone who is very open-minded, or you are in the time, during a period of time that you need to open your mind and you seek for more answer, you seek for the answer out of your normal bubbles or box or your environment where you feel safest. You risk many things, and it's a very strange card to say the least. When I see it here, I feel like there is a very strong indication that this is a time that many things are going to change for you, and you're going to actively seek for changes because you need it mentally. And the last one, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is tied to the physical realm. So when I see this, it doesn't have to just mean that your materials going to increase, more money, more property, or things like that. It can also mean that your physical world is growing, is blooming. Something new is coming. It can be a new work project. It can be a new connection, physical connection even. So it's just a very good card for a time like this. As I see here, these three cards, when be read closely together, you have disappointment in your mentality, but you also in your physical realm, and maybe your work is actually blooming, your work is growing, and you're receiving more good news. And since your emotion side, since the cup represents your emotions a lot, I believe that something in here is like the imbalance of things, and you're seeking for something out of your common place, the place that you feel the safest, the place that in here, even in this drawing, is drawn like a bubble. You are going out into the universe, into the place that there's the unknown, to seek for something new, something that will serve you. Maybe something new in your emotional realm because you feel disappointed. It doesn't have to be about love connections or friendship. It can also be maybe you feel bored because there's nothing new in your life. You want more out of it, and so you seek for more. I think this reading is very straightforward. Now I'm going to pick out another card that represents your close future. This is also a card that only belongs to this deck from OC. It's complete darkness right now. I'm not sure what's gonna be, but I believe that it has something to do with this card, the Seeker. Since you seek for answer out of your safe place, you will meet with darkness, you will meet with difficulties, you will meet with unknown. And because of that, everything feels vague. Black doesn't mean that it has to be something negative. It's just you don't understand or you don't know what you're dealing with for now. So that is a possibility that I think is really likely going to happen to you, because that's what you're seeking for. That's what you have to face with when you try to go into a new environment. You're not going to be in control of anything, and you will have to adapt. So what is your advice? What is your advice? I'm going to read for you your advice by this deck, Seven Sphere Tarot. Okay, let me see. So Seven Sphere. I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times. If no cards jumped out of the deck, then I will pick out 3 random cards. Okay, so the first one fall out. Great. So, what is your advice right now? Your advice is the 6 of Coins. 6 of Coins talk about a lot about charity, about the giving, the taking, the balance between give and take. In here, I'm not really sure what is want to talk about. It can be something very specific. Maybe you will have to rely on someone on your path. You will need to seek out for help, and you need to understand how to seek out for help, because in the near future, things will not be easy for you, and you will have to be careful. Even when you ask for help, you will have to be careful what you're gonna take in and what people might give you. I don't think during this time you can be the one who give more than you take. It can be, but also what way it goes. You need to be careful about the balance of things. Don't take too much and don't give too much. Okay. I think today's reading is very interesting. I'm not sure the right energy for it. I think the current flow of event is very clear. I could see your characteristic and your feeling how all of this might be connected. But also always remember that the way I read cards is not spiritually. I believe that tarot can help you read into your own mind, your action. Once the card is on the table, once you pick out the cards, a new perspective is given. Either you can find it connected to you, or something might be off. You need to see for yourself whether these cards can help you. Treat it like a friend. Treat me like a friend, or someone who can share with you the perspective of life. Thank you. If you would like to know more about my content, please like, subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next reading. I hope whatever is coming, you will get through it. And I believe you will. Thank you. Hello. So this is gonna be the part that I read for anyone who have chosen the card that represent Libra and the stone, the green stone. I don't know much about stone, so I will not list down below anything related to the stone name. But this deck is Cosmos Tarot. If you'd like to know more about the deck or you'd like to purchase it, I believe it's still up on the market. It's very beautiful, and it feels interesting, like the story tells. It's not a common deck, and it's not really a basic one. So yeah, I will go into the reading now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out 3 cards that talk about the current event, the current flow of energy, 1 card about the outcome, and the final card is the advice. Okay, so for the current event and the outcome, I'm going to use this deck from Uzi, which I will also list down below in the video if you'd like to know more about it. I use this deck pretty often now. I usually choose which kind of decks based on my feeling It doesn't have to be spiritually, it's just biased. It's just I want to see the image of certain deck of cards. I think it's very important how you feel towards the image that they show us. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle 3 times. If no cards fall out, then I'm going to pick out 3 cards randomly. Okay, the first card fall out. Let's see, 3 more times. Okay, second card fall out, and the last time, I believe it is this card. Okay, so let me see. Interesting. The first card that fell out is 4 of Cups. The second one is Ace of Swords, and the last one, this card only belongs to this deck specifically. It belongs to the moon circle, the moon cycles. So the first one, 4 of Cups. Are you disappointed about something? Are you feeling bored? You feel stuck emotionally, mentally? Yeah, you're not satisfied with life. That's what this card is about. Because also number 4 is a very stable number, especially in card reading. Number 4 means that things are static, things are still, and you don't know what might happen. But for now, things stay the same. The second one, Ace of Swords, is about your will, your action, and also new things to come. Are you having a new idea that you want to do? Is there something that you might want to do, want to start? Then this card is really good for you. It's a card about now your will is ready. You're going to strike. You're going to do whatever that's necessary for you to achieve your goal. I think it's a good card. It talks about the fact that you're mentally well prepared, and there's new thing coming to you soon. The last card is interesting, to say the least. I'm not really sure with this card, but I believe that you are on your journey to achieve something. You're on your journey to understand yourself better. You want to learn new things, and you have new goal in life. So this is a very interesting card. You are in between worlds. You're between what is clear, the light part, and what is unknown, the dark part. Okay, so what is going to be your advice this week? Oh no, I need to read one more outcome card for you. Sorry. I easily forget things nowadays. My memory is not so good. Okay, so 3 cards fell out. I think that is enough. But just in case, I'll shuffle one again. Okay, nothing's fall out. So there are 3 cards that fell out. Let me see. One thing's for sure, I don't read reverse because I believe that every card has many perspectives to it. It depends on the correct circumstances that I can understand and read the meaning of the cards. So 3 cards fall out. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is allied to Ace of Swords. The Wand talks a lot about your action, but also your will and your ability to be creative. When I see Ace of Wands, I see a new journey. I see that there is something very creative coming, a new project, a new idea, a new venture. Maybe you are starting a new career, or maybe you're starting a new project for yourself. You're selling new stuff, you're building your own business, or simply you have a new idea for your art, which is really good, very good. The next one is King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is about financial stability, and I'm not really sure, but he can represent someone in your life that is in control and in support of your career, support of your financial stability. And the last one, Knight of Cups. How would I say a Knight of Cups? Knight of Cups is a very special card to me. It is connected to me very well in a way, but I find it difficult to read for other people the meaning of it. But technically, the Knight are always about actions. And with the cups though, the cups talks about emotion, about family matter, about how you feel, your mentality, your love. So I believe that this has something to do with returning or fighting for what you believe in emotionally. Let me see. Whatever is going on, it seems to talk a lot about actions because the Knight, the Wands, and the Sword, they all seem to indicate that in near future there's going to be a lot of actions going on, but you will not forget where you are or how you feel. This is very important because you always need to remember your emotion in everything. Your will, your thoughts, your mentality, the way that you think, your logic is important. But that doesn't mean that feeling doesn't have a real logic behind it. Maybe it will be the thing, the final key for you to save yourself from anything. So in here, I think that I think it's interesting because I see that you have many. First is that these two cards, new things incoming. You will not feel bored. You will not feel bored anymore. If you're seeking for something new, if you're feeling like you're not satisfied mentally, these are coming. And I see a good future, a good fortune ahead. Maybe because of new things incoming, or maybe because you have someone supporting you. I'm not really sure. Okay, so I'm going to read for you the final card, that is to see whether what is the advice for your current circumstances. This is Seven Sphere deck. I'm going to list the name of these decks down below so you can check them out if you're interested. Two cards fell out. No, three. Interesting. So yeah, I usually don't read them in bulk, so that means I might have shuffled again. But I think in this case, you see, something new is coming. But these are the advice card. So there are three cards: Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands. Is your life feeling heavy right now? Because I see that you have many big influence. The kings, the queens, everyone seems to be in control or in some way affect you. But anyhow, the advice from the Ace of Cups is very important. Protect your mentality. Treasure the emotion that you're having. Open your heart especially and your mind to new venture. Something new is coming. I could feel it, and I feel that maybe you will even meet someone new. Maybe someone with a very strong influence, maybe not just one, maybe 2 or 3 people. The Queen of Pentacles simply remind us to be careful with the way that we use money. Okay, you might be someone to give people a lot of charity or support people financially, but you need to be careful with who you support or how you support them. Having money doesn't mean that you should give them away just freely without thought. The Queen of Wands seems to talk about the fact that you Queen of Wands, very attractive person. And Queen of Wands also represent brightness and new ventures, and also things that growing mentally and physically. I think maybe she's talking about the fact that stay sharp. I believe she wants to say that stay sharp, be open-minded, be creative. The Queen of Wands is about creativity, and she is not afraid to be in action, and she's gonna do anything in order to satisfy her need. So, sorry everyone. So, because of some technical issues, I had to stop in the middle of our reading. So, our advice cards for the group of the Libra card and the green stone is that, as I have said, just try, just go ahead, just open your mind. You are supported financially and you have support mentally as well. You are ready to go into the new venture. Whatever is ahead is very close, it's very near. And I believe it's all about the mentality that you have. Mentality, whether you are ready to take in the new things, the new flow of emotion, which is very important if you want to be able to receive new fortune. And it's all about mindset, really. It's just like the way that we read tarot is for the same thing. We open ourselves to new perspective. The images, everything is about how we see things. It can open up to us a lot of opportunities. Okay, so I think this is enough for now for this reading. I hope that whatever you're facing, you will overcome everything that's on your way and find something worthwhile, something new, something beautiful for yourself, as I have read in the cards. And if you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. I hope you like our reading today, and I hope you have a good time. Thank you. Hello everyone. So this is the reading for anyone who have chosen the group with the card that represent Cancer and the white stone. I'll let you see it once again. This is the card, and this is a stone. It almost resembles moonstone, one that really close to or suitable for anyone who is a Cancerian. But remember, when you choose this card or the set of card and stone, you don't have to be a Cancerian. You don't have to be born under the sign Cancer. The thing is about how you feel, the image, how it comes to you, whether it's suitable or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out 3 cards for the current event and current flow of energy. Then I'm going to pick out 1 card for the outcome. And the last one is going to be an advice card. How should we deal with things right now? How are we going to, what should we focus on really? Okay, so I will read right away. I will shuffle 3 times. After 3 times, if no cards fall out of the deck, then I will pick out 3 cards randomly. Today I'm using a deck called UC, and I will link the deck down below if you are interested. I believe it's still on the market. Another deck I'm going to use is 7 Spheres Tarot. I really see that deck and I use it in most of my reading. I will also link it down below as well. So 1 card fell out. I still I still hope that we're gonna have a really good time ahead. I still hope that the cards that fall out are going to be able to help you. The way I read cards is most of the time about healing, meditations, and self-reflect. I don't recommend you read too much into the future through the cards, because I believe future are uncertain and we can never know what really gonna happen. What we can know is that our actions right now, how we feel about it, will affect the future a lot. Since there's only one card that fell out, I'm going to pick 3 more for the current event. Okay. So the first card that fell out is 5 of Wands. So 5 of Wands is very simple. It's all about conflict. As you can see here, there are cans below and they are in different colors. This shows that there's 2 sides of something. Maybe there is a war happening, whether in your work or at home or anywhere. Conflict is happening, and there are possibly many people that are involved. So I think that there is something to do with this conflict that these 3 cards gonna explain to us. The first card is the Hermit. The second card is the World, and the third card is Knight of Pentacles. So how are these cards? How are these cards connected to one another? I see there are actually 3 different groups of energy in here. One is very separated. All of them are very strong, okay? But the first one is the Hermit, the one that believes in a journey into the darkness to find the light. The second one is the World. She is an angel. She has completed her journey and she knows what she really wants. The last one is the Knight of Pentacles. He's strong. He has resources and he knows what he needs to do. And he's ready for action because he's someone who is supported a lot mentally, bodily, materialistically. I feel like this conflict whatever is happening, is related a lot to these 3 cards. Is it someone you feel like each of these cards represents someone that you know, or each of these cards represent a group that you relate to? That's how I feel about it. But there's also another thing. If you see it as for an individual, which means if you just talk about yourself, then the Hermit is a journey into the darkness right now. Maybe right now you are separated from everybody because of what happened. The conflict, everything is tiring. You are searching for a point where you feel completed, where you feel whole, and you feel like you're gonna be able to learn a lot of things. You're not gonna be affected by others, is what I mean. These 2 cards has something to do together very strongly. That indicates that your journey through the darkness will meet with the light, and it will meet with a goal that you have always wanted. And at the end of that journey, when you completed your task, whatever you are working on, you become the Knight of Pentacles. You completed everything and now you are stronger than ever because you have all the resources in the world to create, to work on what you want to do. And you can see that his position is to set into the world. He will come into the war and he knows what he's going to do. So maybe either you will solve the conflict that is happening, or you might be able to get out of it. I will pick the next card, that is the outcome. I think Nine of Pentacles is your outcome card already because I already picked out 4 cards. And 3 cards are supposed to mean the current event. Which if you see in here, they are very related. Conflict is something that happened outside your reach. The Hermit is what you decide to do. The World is where you're going to meet your goal, what you need to do in order to learn a new thing and to get out whatever is happening. And the last one is where you set off to your journey. I think you're dealing with a lot of things at hand right now. But you have the strength. Your cards, these cards are very strong indication of someone who has the mental strength to overcome a lot of things. And in the physical side of things as well, you are strong and you can overcome things. Okay, so I'm going to pick for you an advice card. I'm going to use this deck. I will shuffle 3 times again. If there's no card fall out, I will pick out 1 card randomly. Okay, so that's the second shuffle. And that's the third one. Wheel of Fortune. What is Wheel of Fortune advice? The wheel that's gonna turn, and there is nothing you can do about it because it's your fate. It's the way the world works. What happened, gonna happen. But luck is on your side, and I could see that. It's raining really hard in my place, so I'm sorry if the sound is very bad. But I feel it's kind of strange. It's kind of strange that it's raining really hard outside and I'm filming this. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I think in here one of the things that you can take out from Wheel of Fortune advice is that I'm not really sure what is the advice position of each card of this card specifically gonna tell you, but with my understanding, with all the things that these cards tell me specifically, then I believe that just face whatever happened with all that you have. You will make it, and luck is on your side, and things will be alright. It's time for you to learn to let go and let the world decide. Just let things be. Also, I believe that Wheel of Fortune kind of have a reminder that everyone's fate is on their own hand, but sometimes Sometimes we cannot judge ourselves. We cannot just blame our own action alone. Yes, we are to blame for the mistake that we made in the end of the day. We are the one to deal with it. But at the same time, it's about the way the world works as well. It's about what you cannot control. And you always have to remember that whether you are lucky or unlucky, it's just the way the world works. Don't blame too much on anything. Don't blame others, and don't also blame yourself. Sometimes it's just the way it happens. Anyhow, I think that your reading today is very fortunate. Maybe conflict is happening. Maybe you find yourself isolated and alone on your journey to become better, but you will make it and luck is on your side. Just know that you're working your best, and in all honesty, you're not truly alone. Maybe right now you have to deal with things on your own, but that is the journey that everyone in this life has to take. And about that, you're not alone at all. And you have to remember that there's still things that you can trust in the future. If you are still in the hermit stage, believe that you're going to the world. You're going to be completed soon. Your journey is going to be completed and turn to a new page where you're going to be stronger and where luck going to help you find your way. Okay, so for now, I think the reading should just stop here. I hope that whatever conflict you're facing, you get through it. And I believe you will. Just trust in yourself and your inner strength. If you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video, in the next reading. Thank you. Hello everyone. This is the reading for anyone who have chosen the group Taurus and the stone, the blue stone. Say hello, Sue. Ah, you want to bite me again? For what? Why? Sue has been very helpful with me this day. It's been a stressful week. I don't know how you have been. You can comment below about your weeks and chat with me a bit about how things have been. With me, it's been a very stressful week because I have so many things to do and many things to worry about, including Sue here. She's cute and she's been helpful cat who always been comforting and trying to relieve me with her bite. Truly. Today I want to read for you your current event and energy. See how things have been, and I will pick out 3 cards for current event and current flow, and I will pick out 1 card for as the outcome, and the last card will be the advice card. This is a timeless reading, so you don't have to feel like there is a specific time flow that you need to be aware of. As long as you feel like you vibed, you feel like you suitable with the image of this card and the stone, then this reading is for you. If not, if you don't feel like it's suitable, if you don't feel like you have anything to do with what I have read, with what I'm going to read, and the card, the image, then just click out. And I'll see you in the next reading. Okay, so today I'm going to use this deck to read for you the current flow of event. Okay, I want to shuffle 3 times. After 3 times, if no card fall out, I will choose 3 random cards. feel like this, okay, I want to focus my energy more. But yes, the first card fell out. Excuse Sue for me. She is taking care of her hygiene. Thank you. Okay, so I want to pick out 3 more cards. 2 cards for the current flow of event and 1 card for the outcome. Okay. So the first 3 cards. The first one is the High Priestess. The second one, King of Pentacles. And the third one, the Sun. These are your current energies and flow. Let me see. So High Priestess, are you dealing with a puzzle? Are you dealing with something new? Something like a question to your life right now? So the High Priestess is all about challenge, new challenge incoming, in order for you to learn to be better, in order for you to learn new things. She's like a teacher herself. She's also related to intuition and whatever is in your consciousness. The next one, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. He's someone who represents stability in finance. And he also represents anything that is physical, materialistic. And in here I could see that maybe this is the time that you are either stable or not, too much so in your life. It depends on the circumstances. But anyway, either money or any material thing is something that affects your life really greatly right now. Or this can also be the image of someone in your life who's in control of your physical realm, your physical self. The last one, the Sun. The Sun is usually related to a happy time, a time that everything is clear, everything is under the sun, you understand how things are going, and you know your own feeling. Maybe you have known some truth lately, you got to know some truth, and it helps you to overcome many things, many challenges. So I could see that there seem to be these 3 cards. They have very strong presence in your life right now. 2 are major arcana and 1 is minor. But the King of Pentacles, he's either way, he's a king. So all these 3 cards are actually very strong in presence. But when all these things that, when I pick out too many major arcana cards, I could see that this is the time that things are flowing very quickly. Things are heavier than normal because things are changing, and those changes are affecting you in a very great way. The challenge is not simply just a challenge. The challenge gonna change you. And this person, whoever they are, they're affecting your career, your path in front of you. And the Sun, the truth that is beyond your reach. Is it happiness or is it something else? Will it help you on your way or not? And the outcome card is eight of swords. So eight of swords is usually a time that you feel stressed, very stressful. You gonna feel like everything is almost like attacking you. You feel you under a lot of under a lot of swords, like literally in here. You have to face many challenges, and it's not a card about the outside circumstances. This stress are caused from within you, and this is the important things to remember. Eight of Swords is about the stress that sometimes you cause yourself, or it's just simply the stress from daily life that you're dealing with. So as I see, maybe there has something to do with the sun in here. It has something to do with the fact that you get to know some truth, and this truth is making you worried, making you feel like you under a lot of pressure. And these two cards, they have opposite energy. One is feminine and one is masculine. Are there two different people in your life affecting you right now? Or at least two opposite flow of energy, or opposite kind of source of power overwhelming you in your life right now. She is a teacher. She represents intuition, the femininity. He's the one who represents what is practical, what you can see, what you can touch. And I could see that these two are affecting you greatly. Okay, so right now I'm going to read for you an advice card. So what do you need to focus on right now? What can you do to make things better? I'm going to use this deck, Seven Spheres Tarot. I'm going to shuffle 3 times as well. If no cards, jump down. If no card, jump out. Then I will pick out randomly 1 card. It seems like, yeah, I will have to pick out 1 card. Ace of Wands. This is a very beautiful card. Can you see it clearly? Ace of Wands is an ace card, so it's about the beginning of something new, a new venture, a new idea. Especially in creative field, you gonna have new ideas coming soon for you. You're gonna be represent with many different opportunities, or at least a new opportunity for now. What is it going to help you? What is it reminding you of? You need to open up your mind. You need to find a new resolution to things. You need to direct yourself to something new. A new perspective is required in this situation. I think this one is very meaningful in this situation that we meet. The outcome, the near future, or whatever you're dealing with, is stress. This stress is caused by your current either circumstance or your perspective. And that means that you can change it. You can be better. You can feel better by changing your perspective and finding something new, a new idea, or finding a new path, a new way. What if your current work your current workplace is not suitable for you. Change the place. Go to a new place, find a new place. You need this. I believe that currently your life right now is dealing with a lot. You're dealing with many heavy topics. You're dealing with a lot of heavy challenge. And you understand, you know what is happening, you know the truth. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that it makes it less stressful for you. Actually, knowing more truth make you feel even more worried. But that will not change anything. The one thing that will change is something new, a new resolution to think. And you need to direct yourself away from the stress. You need to think about the practical side of things. What can you do? The one is all about action and thought and creativity. Focus on that, and I believe you will overcome the difficulty you're facing. I think this reading is pretty straightforward because of the flow that I have read. So I think I can just stop here. I hope that whatever you're facing, you will find a way. And I believe you will. I believe you can. Trust in yourself. Open your mind, open your heart to possibilities. If you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Every little support means a lot of things for me. Thank you. Hello. This is a reading for anyone who have chosen the group that has the card represent called Scorpio and the black stone. How have things been? I hope that things are still going well for you, and if not, at least you still survive. You still surviving. You still breathing. You still here with me, and that is great. I hope that you know that the fact that you still here, trying your best, reaching out for help, reaching out for a new perspective, is very great. Sue is also here with me today to help me out about this reading. she's always like to stay on my table whenever I work on anything. She's just lovely. Okay, no more distraction. So today I'm going to pick out 3 cards for your current flow of events and energy, and I will pick out 1 card for the outcome, represent near future, and the last card gonna be an advice card. Oh, she is so sleepy. Oh, so sleepy. Oh. Sorry, I'm so distracted by my love though. Okay, let's see. The first card fell out. I'm going to shuffle 3 times. If no cards fall out, if not enough cards fall out, then I'll pick out the number of cards necessary randomly. One card, 2 cards. Okay. Another time. Okay, I'm going to pick out 2 more cards randomly. One gonna be the current flow of event, and the second one is going to be the outcome. Okay. Here's the outcome card. The first one is 8 of Swords. Second one, the Star. And the last one, the Moon. These are the current event and flow of energy for you. Also, I had to remind you that this is a timeless reading. As long as you feel like your mood, your energy is suitable with the image of the card that represents Scorpio and the black stone, then this reading is for you. If not, I'll see you in the next reading. Okay, so the first card is about worries. It's mainly about worries. Are you stressed about something? Is there something that or a lot of things been going on in your life, and it caused you to feel down? You feel like you don't know what to do. You feel stuck. Then Eight of Swords is all about that. But Eight of Swords has something special about it. Is that it's the circumstance is mainly from within you. It can be changed if you change your perspective, if you change how you see things, how you look at the problem. So it's a stress that caused mainly by how you view things. The second one, the star. The star is all about hope. It's a light of hope. It's a very feminine card. To be honest, the star has always brought me a lot of light in my life, and I feel like it's tricky to read this card because sometimes the star can also mean false hope, and you don't know what to really believe in, but you know there's light in the end of tunnel. That's how I view it. There's hope ahead, and there's hope within your heart. The last one is the moon. This one is especially tricky. If the star is already tricky, the moon is even more so. So if the moon relates to intuition, to dreams, and to whatever is vague and not certain, to the unconscious realm, to the conscious realm. So it's all about how you feel. It's all about how you sometimes act without thought. Your intuition, your instinct telling you what to do. It also tells us a lot about tricks, about things that are unclear, and things that things that belong to something that is more imaginative and delusion. Yes, delusion is a word. Are you dealing with something that you are uncertain of, and you have some kind of feeling that there's something wrong? This might be the case, just might be, but listen to yourself, listen to your instinct right now, because this might be the thing. This might be the time for you to do so. Someone might do something behind your back, or you feel like things are very unclear, vague, and kind of foggy ahead. Maybe you lack aim, maybe you lack focus. Anything right now is a time to sit back and listen to yourself. It's also related to meditations and healing. Maybe it's a time that you focus, and you should focus more on your emotional realm. So you see, the card has many reasons, many meanings. You can read it in many different kind of way. It depends on the circumstances and how much that we are connected. The outcome card, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is a great card. It's a celebration of the community. It's a great time that everything is coming together. Okay, so I'm sorry, I made a mistake, and I remembered the wrong meaning for this card. So this card is about that. It's not about the coming together of the community or the celebration. That was another card, actually. Sorry, but this card is about that you have tried your best in doing things. It's about vigilance. you need to, you're going to deal with a lot ahead, but you have to try your best. Maybe it's a time for you to lay low. That's the meaning of this card. So as the flow of energy and the outcome card for this reading, for anyone who chose Scorpio card and the black stone, it seemed to tell you that in the near future you might need to rest more, and you've done everything you could, so don't blame yourself, okay? Things, you will get over things, you will get over the challenges and the circumstance ahead. Okay, so see you in the end video, the next part, where I read for you the advice card. Thank you. I will read for you one card by Seven Sphere deck, an advice card. I will also shuffle 3 times, and if no cards fall out, I still don't feel like it's going to be that is the right one. Okay, so another time, just in case. Sometimes there could be many advice cards that fall out. It depends on the circumstance and the situation. Okay, so no cards fall out. And I guess this is our card for the advice, the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords has a simple advice. Don't rush into things. Be careful with your action. Think before you act. The Knight is very crazy. Knight of Swords is someone who is ready to go into war, through fire, through rain, to storm. He's going to do everything in his power to achieve his goal. But it's dangerous because he acts out of his intuition as much. Even though the sword is about thought, it's also about the immediate action. Right, so you cut through things, but you don't think about what or how should you deal with things, and you act out of your emotion, the rush of adrenaline, and that is not a good thing. Be careful, you might cut yourself. So I see here that even though things are still very unclear right now, and to you, you're not really sure if your path ahead is okay, but things can be okay. You just need to be careful with what you are doing. Don't rush into things just because right now you are in a tight spot. You are in a spot where you just need to act. Don't think that way. Still spend time and think about things. Think things through. And you're definitely going to achieve a great goal ahead. I believe this is the end of our reading. Thank you for being here. And whatever you're facing, I hope you're going to overcome it. And you're going to find and achieve your goal. If you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next reading. Thank you.